that I'm expecting him to take my call tomorrow, I'm setting the foundation. We drew that map, right? The road for follow-up and how it'll eventually lead to us doing business together. It's funny, I dealt with a customer just like that 2 months ago who was with mom or grandmom and froze up and wouldn't even test drive the car.
Yeah.
Test drove one, but wasn't sure how it stacked up against the other. I said, why don't you drive the other? And was, well, I'm hungry. I said, well, we can order your food. Well, I'm tired. Excuses, right?
They keep throwing stuff at you, bro. They're like, boom, boom,
And it's probably because they're afraid to what? They're afraid to make what?
a commitment.
And a bad choice, right? And sometimes, here's the reality of it, and this is why we have to train so much and really make sure that we're doing everything in our power based on the tools that we can either gain, sharpen. Like, we have to really be great at this, ultimately, because there is just that nuance of sometimes it's out of our control. But you want to make sure it's not in our control, we just don't realize it. Sometimes people just, they act funny, man. You know,
Acted funny, bro. Like,
and it's baked into the math and the probability of what we do. We're not going to succeed at 100%, right? We're just hoping that. So here's the reality of it. And I do believe that this is the actual math. So 10% of customers are 100% going to do business with you today. 100% of the time. No matter what. Lease is up, ends tomorrow, want a Honda, always drive Hondas, buy from us all the time. 100% of the time, 10% of them are definitely doing business. There's another 10% that no matter what are not going to do a deal today. No matter what, okay? It's just, for whatever reason, it's just not going to happen. The 80% is what we have control over. We have to get as much of that 80% as we can. And that's the reality of it. So you don't want a customer who's in this 10% not doing business with today. I don't care who it is. I don't care if you've been in sales for 100 years, if you claim to be the greatest salesperson alive, you will not close 100% of people. And that's okay. It's when we allow one of the people we don't close to affect our mojo and get in our head moving forward, and we can't recognize that we have somebody who wants to leave on a car no matter what, or we have somebody in this 80% that we do have control over, right? So we don't want that to affect us. But sometimes it is what it is, right? That's where follow-up becomes important, right? That's where you start following up the second you're walking them to their car to leave. That's when you let them off the hook and say, listen, totally get it. Today was a fact-finding day. There's no pressure for me, but I'm here for you. When you are ready to make a decision, I'm here for you. Call me, text me anytime. I got you covered. I'm going to give you a call tomorrow just to see where your thought process is. Give yourself a little time to go home and digest a little bit, and then we'll set an appointment up maybe for next week after you kind of unpack and maybe figure some things out. How's that sound for you? Right now he knows that I'm expecting to hear from him, that I'm expecting him to take my call tomorrow. I'm setting the foundation and we drew that map, right? The road for follow-up and how it'll eventually lead to us doing business together. Make sense?